guys, Token Vaping. Today's review is one that I was actually quite happy to do. I always feel more privileged and honored when I get a chance to talk to a person or someone behind the scenes, so to speak, as far as, getting a chance to talk to some of the people behind it, or whether it's a mixologist, whether it's one of the owners, whether it's just somebody that has to do with the company directly. I know most companies, people are always busy, trying to get the line up and running, and with conventions and expos and meet and greets and things like that, so they don't always have a chance or time to be able to talk to. That's not to say that they don't want to. So when I do get the opportunity to talk to some people, just somebody behind the scenes, is always a bit more of a personal pleasure when I actually get to do the video. So with that, the line that I'm reviewing at this time, and I'm just going to show you here real quick, don't mean to go all screwy, it is Vape House Hawaii Premium E-Liquids. And obviously, yes, they are based out of Hawaii, which is really always cool to, get to do something like that. The gentleman that I got to speak with, his name is Owen. He is the main guy behind this company. Really, really nice guy, really friendly, warm and inviting. Again, just, another great example as to why this community is just so much fun, so supportive of each other, so just wanting to be part of it. And he's just a great guy overall. He does have a website. It's vapehousehigh.com. It's vapehouse, H-I for Hawaii.com. And on that website, you can go and purchase, their e-liquids. They do have other devices, things like that on the site as well. So it's not just the juice line. They do offer some other things also. They also do have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and a YouTube channel. So definitely, if you have a chance, check them out. Give them the support and love that he gives back to the community as well. Now, this line is a 70-30 mix ratio. It's offered in 3 nicotine levels: a 0, a 3, and a 6. And all of their juices are made in an ISO 7 or ISO 7 facility. So they're definitely putting the time and effort into this. All the ingredients are locally sourced, and they are pharmaceutical grade. The facility is, I believe, if I remember correctly reading it, the facility is based in the U.S., so it does follow all the standards and everything that is required. It's basically made there and then either shipped to him or to them in Hawaii, or he has it shipped out to wherever it needs to go. Now, on the website, and this is what got me, on the website, you can purchase their flavors in a 15 ml or a 30 ml bottle. The 15 ml bottle is only $10 on their website. The 30 ml bottle is $18. What? That's like a really, really good deal. So even if you've never tried the line before or have ever heard of them, it's not a huge investment to just buy a couple of bottles and test them out. Even if you may not like them, because everybody has a different flavor palette, you may know somebody who does. So I can almost guarantee, say at a group of 5 people, one person out of that group is definitely going to like one or more flavors out of this line. So it's not a huge investment. It's definitely a very reasonably priced. It's actually really cool. So with that, I'm going to show you, these are their bottles, and I did save one for the video. Reasoning why is because, again, whenever they come safety sealed like this, I do like to show that. And as you can see, I can bust one open and do a first reaction off that as well. There is the name of the company with their little beach house logo, size of the bottle, name of the flavor, and it has a short little profile. It doesn't go specifically into detail. It just gives you a quick flavor profile so you know what it is. There is their website right here, vapehousehigh.com. It has their ingredients on here, and literally 4 ingredients in vaping. I mean, if you've ever used tobacco or anything like that, there are gazillion chemicals and everything else in those. 4 ingredients right there. USP VG, USP PG, artificial natural flavorings, and nicotine, except in a zero. Obviously, in a zero, there's no nicotine, so then it would be 3 ingredients. Why is everybody so hard on this? Because they don't understand. It does have the warning label as well. Nicotine level is on this side right here, and this is a 3, as that is what I vape. Now, the other thing that's cool is it has the mix ratio right here, also has a batch number. More and more companies are starting to get more specific with that as well, which is really, really cool because, again, if there is a problem, God forbid, or there's a fluke of a situation where, you know, might be something wrong with that, they can actually specifically locate what batch or lot that came out of, so they can find out if there was something wrong with that specific batch, if maybe during the quality control steps and things like that, that something might have gotten overlooked, so that they can go back and fix that. So just more and more people are beginning more particular about the quality control, how detailed they are when they look into this, how much they want to be able to show that, you know, hey, this is how much we care about you guys. We want to make sure that you're getting the best quality, period. So if there is a problem, we can definitely go ahead and fix that. So as I excuse me, as I showed, it has a safety seal on here. So for whatever reason, if you ever purchase juice or anything like that, especially, you know, something that you're going to be taking into your body, regardless of anything else, if it looks like it's been broken, tampered with, anything that does not look like that, do not use it. For health and safety reasons alone, please do not use it. Contact the company. They have multiple ways to contact. Just let them know, and they will go ahead and do what they need to rectify the situation. So it's definitely a safety thing. Now, there are 5 flavors in this line. This one I am going to show you for the video. The 5 flavors that they have is Pele's Kiss, which is a strawberries and cream. Obviously, that's going to be my go-to flavor out of this line. Great flavor, though. The thing that I liked about that flavor, and before I go further with that, please, as I state in all my videos, do not take my opinion and my reaction to these flavors as final or set in stone. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to tell anybody how they should react to this or how they should feel about these flavors. I try to give as realistic and down the line reaction and opinion, just to give you a little bit more of a understanding of what the flavor profiles are. But everybody has a unique and set flavor preference to themselves. So whatever I may like, person next to me may not, person down the road might. So I'm just trying to help further the knowledge and educate on what the specific flavors came off as to me. But in no way am I trying to tell somebody how they should take to this or how they should feel. So I just want to make sure that that's clarified. Pele's Kiss, strawberries and cream. The one thing that I really like about this, and I don't know if it's because I'm doing a Hawaii line or not, but as I'm sitting here and I talk with my hands a lot, I've been doing this the whole time. So, oh, and that's for you. But I like the strawberry flavor out of it, specifically because it's a little different than what I'm used to. Most strawberry flavors, they taste like strawberry. Now, that's not to say that this tastes exactly like strawberry too. However, when you bite into a fresh or ripe strawberry, your first initial bite, you get a flavor hit right off that bite. That's, to me, what most strawberry flavors emulate. This one is a little different because it has more of the flavor of after you've bit into a strawberry and you chew it once or twice, you get the juice flavor of it hit. That's what I got out of this. That's what made this really, really, really enjoyable. All of the flavors are, as I stated, a 70-30. Absolutely no throat kick. None. I did not get any off of any of them. All the way smooth, very clean, very crisp flavors out of every single one of them. They all taste the way that they're supposed to. Very solid. Pele's Kiss, strawberries and cream, very, very nice mixture. Hokulea, I totally probably murdered that. I apologize. It is a custard with Hamakua vanilla beans, which are more than likely going to be native to Hawaii, and kiwi. Now, I'm not very experienced with kiwi. I don't eat it a whole lot, so I can't say what it mixes well with or what it does not. But having a vanilla with a the slight creaminess of custard and then the little tang of the kiwi is definitely an impressive mix. Was not expecting to like it as much as I did. Um, Very enjoyable for something different. Now everybody knows what vanilla and custard tastes like. You throw a kiwi in there and it automatically just gives you a completely new take on a custard flavor. So it was definitely a nice change up in there. White Sands. This one caught me off guard completely, and I will be honest. It's a pineapple and coconut yogurt. Now I like coconut, I like pineapple, but combined with the two, I wouldn't have thought it to be as smooth and flavorful as it was. I've had yogurt before that's had pineapple flavor and stuff like that, and it always has that artificial taste to it. But with this, the coconut and pineapple definitely mix well. You get in my opinion, I got the pineapple more on the inhale, but it blended into the coconut exhale. But the yogurt kind of smoothed out throughout the whole vape, so it was a very mellow mix of them, which is impressive in itself because pineapple does have a powerful flavor kick to it in most flavors. However, they were able to get a nice smooth mix between the two so that it's not more one or the other. It's a very nice combination, but it definitely mellows out during it. Mongoose juice, it's just a cute name in general. It's spelled, the juice is spelled like that. It's Joose. Just kind of something different. Mongooses are more native to Hawaii and the islands than they are up here. It's a Hawaiian Punch. I like it more than the actual Hawaiian Punch because whenever I've had Hawaiian Punch, it's always literally just tastes like flavored sugar. This had a more mellow, like an actual drink flavor to it. So it's definitely something that I could see, having a glass with ice cubes sitting on a beach, just kind of chilling out just for like a native type juice. All of them. Again, I don't know if it's just because that they're based from Hawaii, if it's supposed to have overall a more tropical feel to it, but when you vape on them, at least for me, when I vaped on them, I got a very comforting relaxation sense of it. Like I literally could just be chilling out on a beach somewhere, just either vaping on this or having a fruit drink or something, and just kind of relaxing, letting the breeze come up off the water, and just kind of let the day just kind of wash out of me. So it's always cool to get a feel of enjoyment or relaxation when you're vaping. To me, that helps exemplify the actual all-day vape feel, which is really cool. And the final flavor, before I get sidetracked with that, because we all could use a vacation to the islands. The final flavor is called Overcast, and it is their caramel apple. So I like apple. I'm not a huge sweets person, so the caramel will probably be a little bit thick for me, but I do want to give this a shot anyway. And as you can hear, the seal is being broken for the first time as such. So I will go ahead and vape this and show you the cloud production and give you my reaction on the flavor. Before I do that real fast, as always, I just need to mention the cotton that I use is Texas Tough. It is not a pansy-ass cotton ball. It definitely is a lot stronger and holds up better than a lot of other cotton that I've tried. Holds flavor really, really well. So if you are interested in that, check out USA_Vape Mama on Instagram. So as you can see, it is a 70-30. So it does drip kind of fluid, but not super runny, which is cool. So let me go ahead and drop this. And I will go ahead and vape that. Definitely get the apple out of that. It's more of a crisp apple. It's not like a Granny Smith or anything like that where it has that tang to it, but it definitely has, if you cut an apple open and then smell the juice as it collects up on the apple, you definitely get that smell. I don't get a whole lot of caramel off the smell, which may be a good thing because, okay, no, on the tail end I do. I correct myself on that one. But you get more apple, which is nice because it gives it a very clean, a crisp smell. So it kind of it's more of a little pop to your nose. And then on the tail end of that, you kind of get a little bit of the caramel to let you know that there is a little bit of sweetness or something else extra to it. So as always, I am vaping at 65. This is Overcast, which is a caramel apple from Vape House Hawaii. First off, as you can see, clouds. Definitely very solid, definitely very enjoyable. So if you like clouds, it's not going to disappoint you. If you are looking for heavy clouds like you do in max VGs or 100% VGs, you may notice a little bit of a difference. But as far as for just a regular vape experience, definitely very solid, definitely very enjoyable. Okay, I need to do one more real quick. Okay, that's my fault. I was under the impression when I read caramel apple, I was expecting to get a really big overload of caramel. So I was trying to see if I could actually taste it if it was a solid or it was like a heavy flavor. No, I'm very impressed. Um, the vape itself is all apple. Entirely, I mean, you taste apple throughout that. Off the first inhale of it, it basically is like you just take a bite out of an apple, and then as you're chewing it and you're swallowing the juice of it, that's the flavor that you get the bulk of. About halfway through the vape and towards the end, I got a slight, a bit of an undertone of caramel or of a sweetness, but just enough to heighten the flavor. But it wasn't enough to totally change it to where it was like eating a caramel apple, which for some people that's a really good choice as well. For me, it's I've had a few that were like that caramel apple style. It was just a bit much. It was a bit sweet for me. This is a very smooth, sweet apple vape. Um, it is not as strong in the caramel flavor aspect for me at least, which I like. It's enough of an extra little sweetness to it that heightens the flavor, but not enough to deter from it. The bulk of the flavor is apple, and that's very enjoyable for me. Um, with that overall, very impressive line. Very solid flavors. There's a couple of flavors in here that are really unique. The Hokulea, which was the custard and kiwi, and the white sands, which was the coconut and pineapple yogurt. They are different than what most companies offer out. Very solid flavors as well. Pele's Kiss, strawberries and cream. I mean, what can I say about that? Just an amazing strawberry cream flavor with a little bit of a twist on the strawberry flavor. But overall, it is a very good line. I definitely strongly suggest trying it for something, if you're looking for an all day vape that you definitely can go back to from time to time and basically feel like you could vape it all day. Definitely a very solid line. If your shops haven't heard about them or know of them, have them reach out to them. Like I said, there are multiple ways to contact them: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, email. Definitely reach out to them and let them know that that you're interested in trying out their line, whether it's for samples, whether it's just to order some. Like I said, they're very reasonably priced on their website. It's only $10 for a 15 ml bottle. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, really. It's just a great deal overall whatsoever. With that though, Vape House Hawaii, Owen, guys, thank you so very much. This was a huge honor. I'm floored by how solid your flavor line is. I'm privileged to have been allowed the experience, and it is just a great overall experience. Guys, I'm Token Vaping, as always. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Subscribe, like, follow, comment, anything. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience, absolutely 100% I will do, find out how to do, or find somebody who can help me do it. Whether it's just information, whether it's a video, whether it's whatever, anything that I can do to help you guys. That's what this is all about, is just supporting one another in the vaping community and just making this a solid joint unity. With that though, Vape House Hawaii, thank you again very much. The privilege and honor was entirely mine. I'm Token Vaping, guys. Until next time, vape on, vape strong. Have a good night.